In this clip, I'm going to talk about how to design a logo for a corporation or a business. And I actually had an opportunity to redesign a logo for a business, and I was presented with some material, and it included their current design of their logo. And when I sat down with the client, one of the things that I do as a designer is I not only am being interviewed in that initial meeting, but I also interview the client as well. Because as a designer, you need to collectively gather information from the client as to the nature of their business and what you're then going to represent in this actual corporate identity. And then from there, after that initial meeting, it's to the drawing board, and then I start to produce several variations of some concepts for the client, and that's where this starts to take place. And there's the variety of the designs actually starts to give the client at least the option to pick and choose some of the design elements, whether it's color or maybe something that stands out in the actual design itself. And then they are then able to take the design elements, and sometimes you hit it right on the mark, and a client actually absolutely loves one of the designs that you've presented. And then sometimes there are just certain elements of one and something else in another design concept that you can tie in together. And what ended up happening with this case in point was that there were certain elements, there was a burst, an energy burst that the client really liked, but they maybe didn't like the font choice that I selected or the colors. So with some simple modifications, I was able to then create the final version of the logo, which is currently actually is stood quite a few years, and this logo has been in existence for probably over 10 years at this point. And this logo is on all of their advertisements, including their trucks. It goes on all their billing statements. It's in every ad. It's on their workers' jackets. But it's a very simple, but it conveys the nature of the business. And that's what a business logo should do. It should encapsulate what the nature of the business, and that's why this logo was so effective. And they were very happy with the end results. And I think the reason why this was so effective was because I gave them some variety, and they were able to actually have that choice as far as pulling the elements together and coming up with something that was going to have some shelf life. And this one actually did. As I said, it's been in existence now for over 10 years.